Hello again, guys. It's story time again. Now, I hope you're sitting comfortably because we've got a very special story today and we've got somebody else who's going to listen to it. This is Mog, by the way. And we're going to have a story today all about Mog. And Mog said basically she wants to sit there and listen to the story as well. Now, the story is called Mog and the Bunny. And there, look, is the bunny. Can you see it? Right. Well, when you're ready, and when I'm ready, we'll start the story. One day, Mog got a present. Here you are, Mog, said Nicky. This is just for you. It's called Bunny. Now, Mog really liked Bunny. She carried him about. She played with him and played with him. And played and played and played with him. He really was her best thing. When Mog came to have her supper, Bunny came too. Sometimes Mog thought Bunny might like a drink, but Bunny wasn't very good at drinking. Oh dear, said Debbie, look where Bunny's got to, he's in the water. So she put him on the radiator to dry. At night, Bunny slept with Mog in her basket. During the day, when Mog was busy, she always put Bunny somewhere nice. But you never knew where Bunny would get to. Sometimes Bunny liked to be quiet and cosy. And sometimes he liked to be where there was lots going on, like the children playing. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas didn't understand this. They didn't used to say, look where Bunny's got to. They shouted, yeah, yuck. And they said, what a horrible, dirty, smelly little thing. And they threatened to throw Bunny away in the dustbin. One day, Mr. Thomas said, let's all have supper in the garden. Everybody helped to carry things out of the house, the food and the plates and everything. It was a lovely supper, but all of a sudden, there was a crash of thunder and it started pouring with rain. Quick, quick inside, shouted Mrs. Thomas. It's bedtime anyway. Where's Mog? Said Debbie. I expect she's keeping dry under a bush, said Mrs. Thomas. She'll come in later when she wants to. But in the middle of the night, Debbie and Nicky woke up. Mog hadn't come in, and it was still pouring with rain. Let's go and find her, said Debbie. It was very dark in the garden. They shouted, Mog, Mog, where are you, Mog? But nothing happened. Then all of a sudden they heard meow, meow. There she is, said Nicky. Come on, Mog. But Mog just went on sitting in the rain, looking miserable. It was dripping off her ears. It was dripping off her nose. What's the matter, Mog? Said Debbie. And then she said, oh dear, look where Bunny's got to. She's got stuck under that piece of barbecue equipment. Nicky picked Bunny up and showed him to Mog. It's all right, Mog, he said. We've set Bunny free now. You can come inside. And they carried Bunny through the dark garden and through the house, and they put him on the radiator to dry. Then they all had a big sleep together. In the morning, they told Mrs. Thomas what had happened and how Mog had stayed with Bunny in the dark and the rain. And Debbie said to her mum, you wouldn't really throw Bunny away in the dustbin, will you? And Mrs. Thomas said, no, never. It would make Mog far too sad. Then she sighed and said, perhaps Bunny is not quite so horrible after all. Now he's been all washed clean in the rain. They looked over to the radiator. But Bunny had already found her way into Mog's basket. Isn't it right, Mog? Did you like that? We'll have to find another story about you, shan't we?